Uh, well, we're live. Hope the audio is good. Happy birthday, USA! Hope you enjoyed the little bit of fireworks I found. There it is. Let me get rid of this propeller. Well, I did the repairs on this thing the other day. Oh, I hear some more bombs going off. Did the repairs on this the other day. Now it's time to blend them in. Got some 3000 grit here. But cut this up. Was supposed to be flying today. However, after looking at aviation weather, it was raining this morning. I didn't get any calls or texts from anybody to go flying. So it looks like our next flying day will be Saturday. Because tomorrow's supposed to be really crappy. But we'll see. But we'll see. So this is where I fixed this dent here. I'm going to go ahead and bone out this whole thing now. Got to get this ready for the nets. You know, everybody says the sanding's over when you paint. No, it just begins. I could have done a little better job on that. But should be all right. Well, we got some chatters here. Let's see what they say. Hey, good morning, yo. That's right. Yep, if you got, you're so right, Terry. So basically, this is not an instructional video, or I'm not really doing much. It's just a chance to hang out. If anybody would like to come in, I'll give you a link. You can come in and join me. Matter of fact, I like that a lot. That way it would keep the time rolling. One thing that always worries me about doing a beam wing. Flipping this bottle, having it poke this tissue. Yeah, they need to turn the harp off. We need to shut the rain down. Well, this is not perfect. I mean, but it's pretty nice. It's a pretty good airplane. But I'm going to fly the best flying airplane I got. I think it's going to be this one. I was working on trimming the other one, but I need to make a decision here in the this week. Am I going to fly this one? I'm going to fly this one in N30. It was going to be the orange one, but the orange one hit the ground. I'm not going to worry about fixing it till after the Nats. And but if I could fly this one in both events, that'd be great. I just changed to a carbon fiber 13.6 rev up. We're going to see if that gives me a little more pull. It's all about trimming now. I mean, I have no visions of grandeur on winning the Nats because there's guys that practice their ass off. In my younger days, maybe I would have had a better chance. But we'll swing for the fences again and maybe make the cut. I've only made the cut 3 times, top 23 times. I think the best I've ever done is 17th. That's a long ways from. I mean, that's out of quite a few guys, but playing at that level is not an easy thing to do. Yeah, we're starting to pick up some blue, so better stop rubbing. At least there, anyway. We got the rudder to blend. Yeah, picking that up. But that repair turned perfect. You can't tell that I had that big dent in the leading edge. Hopefully, I don't get any more before the Nats. So let's turn it around and do the rudder. Might need to get some of that royal blue and some of them dots. Just spits. Yeah. Let's do that. Because I got blue coming through there, or white coming through there, white there. But I'll work on this rudder first. Okay, where'd you go? Got 10 watchers. Anybody want to come in and talk to me? Let me post the link. Invite, copy, paste, send. Click on that link in the chat, have your mic and camera enabled, and there's nothing to download or anything like that. Come in and chat with me. Ask me a question. Ask me a question. You probably can't hear it, but it started out rough, and now the sound is just about gone. So that repair is 100% perfect. Well, we got a little dust or something down there. And a little bump here, too. Oh, well, we won't worry about that. Well, somebody needs to come in and talk to me. Make this show work. I don't care whether I know you or not. Just click on the link, come on in, and we'll see what happens. That worked pretty good. Got her smooth. Come on, guys. Somebody come up with a topic or come in and talk to me or something. Don't make this so hard on me. Pete Day! How about Pete Day? Okay. It only took me 20 years to win the first concourse trophy, so I expect it'll take another 20 to do the second one. Come on. Don't break. If there's anybody that'd be interested in buying that airplane, my Concourse airplane is for sale. Everything's for sale. Let's get the airbrush out and fix up those royal blue spots. Need royal blue and clear. I think we'll take this one out Saturday. Sitting right on the front. Yeah. Yeah. They're all the same. That's good. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to doctor up these. I got a couple spots that have the paint has rubbed through. You can see it right there, right there. That one's not too bad. This one's bad. So in order to fix that, not make it look like an afterthought, that's good enough. Now, if you painted your airplane with anything but dope, I wouldn't recommend doing this. You know, I really don't have the experience with automotive, how touching this stuff up would work with automotive. I don't think it'd work good. Because okay, why don't I think touching these up would work well? Automotive paint requires a mechanical bond, so you'd have to sand it with 320. Then you have to clear it with automotive clear, which leaves a blend line. Now I got some blending agent, but I don't think that works that good. But with dope, I can spray that little spot and then dust some clear on it and rub it out, and you can't tell the difference. So I like dope. I mean, dope is a good way to go. So between now, we got a month. Between now and that's time, I'll be doctoring all the buggers on this, just like I do every year. And hopefully we can do better than 16 points. So somebody knows something about airplanes. That was a joke. And I got a problem with my gums. Okay, let's get some royal blue. This is insignia blue. Yeah, insignia. Hopefully I got some of that royal blue. That's light blue. That's orange. We are out. I just did. No, this is light blue. I'm having trouble. Out. That's black. Oh no. I got some in a can here. Hang on, guys. I'm working on it. There. That ain't no good. That's green. That's black. That's orange. I don't run on colors that much. That's orange. Ain't it? That's the one. Red. Come on. I got lots of reds and oranges. Black. What color is it? Light blue. That ain't it. Come on. Well, I'm sunk. I don't have it. Now what to do? This is insignia blue. I'd never be able to mix that color again. Shit. And I thought I had some left. Make sure that's full. And red, orange, green. Well, I guess it's Plan B. Of course, I don't know what Plan B is. That's purple. Can't have purple. Yep, I've used every bit of that jar. Shit. Maybe. Hang on a second. We might have it here. Yep, we got it. Woo! Lucky. I have searched every can I had. Because you see it's white on the bottom. And this is all the paint I got because it's a custom mix. Never be able to match it. That's it. Got lucky. Got real lucky. Okay, if you guys remember when I painted this airplane, I decided I'd use custom blues. Well, I thought I mixed up enough to do any touch-ups, and I did, but I thought I lost it. I'm going to make a shaker out of a Sawzall. Something that grabs a clamp and shakes this bottom back and forth. Let's see. Let's see how that works. That ain't big enough. That'd work if I could get this into the Sawzall blade. I'll work on that another day. Get over there. Jumping out of there. Okay, what do we got for compressor stuff? We got air. Might have to run the compressor. Boy, I don't feel like the air conditioner is running today. Nope, we got air. We got air enough for the airbrush. We got air enough for the airbrush. Now we need this. Need to clean this up. Very clean. And we're gonna need to make some airbrush paint. So that ain't working. Look this way. So we'll get another jar here. So this is 100%. Actually, I can just fill this up. Let's do that. That way I don't dirty up another jar. Be careful. So where is that cracked can? That's the retarder. Thinner, but it's dirty thinner. There we go. Nope, empty can. What is this? That's resin. There we go. We got her now. Just on a chair so I don't splash the thinner on my airplane. I don't care about the chair. Let's see here. Looks like UPS dropped that can off the truck at 100 miles an hour. Need to redo that spinner too. There we go. We got her now. We don't need to do that because it's already clean. I'll pour that into this cup so I don't spill it everywhere. Too much. Might need to thin it a little more. But we got a quart of this royal blue. So that's a good thing. Let's pour this in here. See if it sprays. It looks pretty damn thick. I need some more thinner. I don't think it's thin enough. Oh yeah, maybe. What's going on with this? Here we go. There we go. We got it now. Well, if this ain't right, it could be a disaster. It looks right. We'll see. That's right. There we go. Might as well do them all, but while I'm at it. So these spots that I'm doing, we'll come back over with an airbrush with clear on it and put 4 or 5 coats, sand them out, and you'll never see them. Never, you wouldn't be able to tell. If I wasn't showing you I'm doing it, you'd never see it. Like the blend on the rudder. You can't tell that I fixed that rudder. Completely gone. And the reason being, like I told you, is that dope is a chemical bond. By the looks of this, I didn't need all this tape up here, but the tape is just there as a frisket to block the other colors so we don't get any overspray on it. Uh-oh. Need to get some more clear on that. Come on now. I might have to repaint my. Now it should be all right once I get clear on it. We won't do it on this side. Nope. 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 That little spot there's dirt that was underneath the blue, and when I sanded it, sanded the top of the dirt off, and it showed the white underneath it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots, 7 spots so far. I mean, it's getting pretty damn critical, you know. We'll wait a few minutes and hit them again, so it's got a couple coats on it, and then I'll come back with a clear, and I can fix them all these spots in just an hour probably, rubbed out and everything, because dope is some pretty amazing stuff. Happy birthday, USA. Happy 4th of July. And like Terry says, if you guys are anti-gun, anybody's anti-gun, you don't deserve to celebrate this holiday. Because the Second Amendment ain't about hunting. Every government in human history has gotten tyrannical, and ours is pretty close. Ah, damn. Missed. I put this Steve Wilk Rev Up copy on here. This is not one of my props. This is Steve Wilk. We're going to give this a try, and if it works good, I'll duplicate some Rev Ups in carbon. I need to get to make some landing gear today. Oh, that was good. That just popped right off. But this is not. So we need to touch up this spinner. Let's do that. Got the flaking off right down to the primer. Maybe I need to get the urethane clear on this, so don't do that. There's a spot that went down to the primer. Hmm. Hmm. Just peeling right off it. Let's see, I got a stick over there. This is just terrible. Peeling right off. So sand it back down to nothing. I guess I could put a metal spinner on it. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's a 2-blade biggie. There we go. This will make it a little bit heavier, but oh, this is a 3-blader. Shit. No, I got a brand new one. I just don't want to cut any holes in it. There we go. Try this one. I don't think it'll go on this. No, I gotta change the back plate. Change the back. We got another back plate here. I know I got one up there in that box. Break out the spinner box. I'll put this one on it. Put a needle nose on it. Let's see. There's another one that's uncut. There's a flat back plate. There we go. So I need to drill that to 3/8, unless I got one already drilled. You know what? I bet I got one already set up in my flight box. Here's another short stubby nub. That's better, but it's awful short. but it would work. Okay, I'm gonna walk downstairs real quick and grab the. This is a Froom spinner. We could put a Froom on it, but it'd bust your knuckles. I'd have to file the tip off of this. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go downstairs. My flight box is inside, so I got a spinner set up for this already, I believe. The reason I'm gonna go with a spinner is for some reason the paint is just eating off of this. So go with a polished spinner. But the hole is not drilled out in this one. Yeah. See if I can find my spinner fixings. I did with it. Must have put it in a drawer. You ask, what are spinner fixings? Well, we're going to make that look like chrome. Make her look like chrome. Take this thing off. We got to have a back plate on it that will work. So that one's quarter, that one's 5/16. You guys remember my shoestring? You know, the rules for scale is you don't have to run your show propeller. Well, I don't want to be taking the prop on and off and the spinner on and off and this. I always, maybe that is big enough. I always set up my stuff. Yep, it is. Barely. Need to ogle it a little bit. Clean it up. I always set up my stuff so I don't have to monkey around. You know, when I go out in the field, I damn sure don't like to be flipping to get the airplane to go, and I certainly don't like to be changing propellers, so or adjusting needle valves. I like to just get it and go. There it is. But I want to clean that up. Now, did I put it back in here? I bet I didn't. It's sitting on the table. Or maybe in that box. I bet it's in this box. Yeah. Yeah. Another spinner. There's a polished back plate. Flat black plate. Maybe I ought to use this one instead. Oh, it's flat too. Okay. That looks good. Yeah, but it ain't drilled big enough. But can't do that. Gonna have to use this one, and it'll be how far off the 1/8 inch. So good enough. Is that nut? I know it's in here. Need to make another one of these, so I got two. There it is. Oh, it's an exact one. There's a better nose cone though. It's not in there. What the hell would I do with it? Huh. I don't have another one, so I only have one. What did I do with it? That's a Well, we're going to have to forego that until I get to the hardware store and make another one. What I'm looking for is a drive that I can mount the spinner to on the drill and polish it. And I have one. I just don't know what I did with it. Oh well. What you get for being unorganized. I was using it here. I had it sitting over there. Put everything in the box. Isn't that a bummer? Oh well. Looks like it's polished by hand. Polished by hand. So which one do we want to use? This one or this one? Yep, gonna have to make another drive. Well, I got a whole pile of them. I got a big pile of them. Dubro, but I don't use them. I use aluminum and carbon fiber stuff. If you live closer, you could come over and pick them up. I'd give them to you, but they ain't even worth me mailing them. Here's a drive of some type. Maybe we could do it with. Nah, I doubt it. Got coarse threads. That's a bummer. It's just a cut off 5/16 bolt with a nut on it. .5/16 fine thread. I got a coarse thread one. Here's another back plate. Here's another back plate. We got some back plates. This one here looks too small. Nope, perfect. Okay, this one here is polished, so we'll use this one. We'll use this spinner, and I'll hand polish it. I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some bolts. Make another one of them. I know it's here, just can't find it. Let's see, I probably got, I don't know, maybe 10 of them, different sizes. I just don't want to go to the post office, to be honest with you. Not for that. Come on now, get on there and give me a fit. There we go. I do not, well, I might have one Veco back plate. Don't have any Veco spinners though. I think I might have one 2-inch Vico backplate. Don't know what happened to the spinner. Okay, we got 3 to choose. No, 2 or 3. Here's the short. It's polished already. Let's see how that looks. I think we'll stick with the short. I was going to put a needle nose on it, but we'll stick with the short. It's lighter. And I don't get my fingers busted so bad. Come back. Need to hit it with the sander here. There it is. That looks all right. I'd already polished this spinner. Okay, we need to break out some clear and clear these spots. Got a little nick in it. Might need some more polishing. I could find that bolt as you go real fast. See all that black shit up there? I use an old Vico spinner nose nut for drawer pulls. Yeah. Still got that scratch in. I'm gonna have to get that drive nut to get that scratch out. What that does, you can spin it up on a drill and get some, start out with 320 and then drop down to 400, then 600, then 1,000, 2,000, 3, 5, and then this this what do they call this? Mother's aluminum polish. And they look like chrome when they're done like that. But you got to get all the imperfections out of the metal. This will just be shiny. It just won't be perfect. Who cares? You got to be looking pretty damn close to see that little spot. It's a shame that I hammered my other Viper into the ground. But we'll be repairing that after the Nats. I'll show you how to pull that back from the dead. Because it's too nice the airplane to just throw out or get rid of. Flies real good. This one here needs a little trimming yet. But I'll get it. I only have about 15 flights on this one. That looks good. We'll give it. I can't go. The Nats is coming up. Money is tight. When is it? My car is broken, so I got to spend $1,000 on my car to get it fixed. That's one of the reasons why I'm selling that one airplane, to help pay for car repair. And I got a bite on it. Just I don't know that he's going to want to pay. And I could have charged more for it. Money's tight. Airplanes are down on the list. I got to pull it out, put the spinner and the prop back on it, and make sure everything's okay before I sell it. It flies good. I flew it in the Nats, and I would have completed if I wouldn't have screwed up my propeller. And I only had one there. That's never going to happen to me again. Only have one propeller for the airplane. I got a box of them now. That's never going to happen again. Okay, we want to do clear. So let's do that right there, right there. Yeah, there's just no way for me to go. and that's going to be costly. The worlds and all that other business. I'm glad I did that. That looks better than this thing. I don't know what the airplane weighs, but we'll weigh it here in a minute. We've been on an hour and 17 minutes. Let's get some clear. We'll get some clear. At least I know I got this paint. Everything has an orange hue on it. Painting that little flight street, everything's orange. That's what we want. Cups. What do I do with the cups? Got more, but here we go. Yeah, and I do live close to an airport, but and it wouldn't be far out of the way. I just can't do it. The money's not there. Okay. Maybe next year when things straighten out, I'll go back to work part-time. You know, now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever worked under a Democrat. What day are you going? When is it? Let me pull them down and see what I got here. I had a whole box of them over there, but I don't know what I did with those. Now we're shooting clear, so you want to make sure, damn sure, that the airbrush is completely clean. I don't want to see any color in it. Got a couple of dots spinning around my nose here. Hopefully that won't eat into it. Yeah, got it now. But don't get excited, because if you get excited and start wiping, you'll have a big... What day is it? Give me a date. Crap. No. Okay. Okay, so we got that clean. We got the clear. Wish this thing would stop ticking. Gotta have a date, Terry. Gotta have a time. There it is. Appointment. I think I might have to repaint. July 19th. Okay, well. Let me see what I got for spinners to give you. I don't know how many I got left here of these. I don't have that many left now. It's 1, 2, one of mine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're talking about these kind of spinners, right? These plastic jobs. One, 2, 3, 4, a little one, 5, 6, big one, 7. Here's a carbon one, 8. Let me see, I might have more in another box. I had a whole pile of them. I think I might have took them to Brodak one year and give them away. Don't have any in that box. I might have some more in the garage. Really not worth the time. Right. Anybody doesn't think that harp doesn't do something is nuts. Those are wheels. Those are my metal spinners. You can't have those. That's a carbon. You can't have that one. That's a unobtainium one. This spinner here is impossible to get. You can't get them. These are Medusa, unobtainium. I got 3 of them. Oh crap! What happened to them spinners? They might be out in the garage. I'll have to look, but won't make no guarantees on it because I know I took some to Brodax and give them away. I'll look for you. Get with me. You know, I go out in the garage. I'll look. 7 so far. I probably have 20 or 30 of them, or did have at one time, but shit, I can't remember what I did with them. Part of getting old, I guess. Can't remember shit. Oh, don't run. Don't run. Need to get about 3 or 4 coats of clear on this that I can sand. Where's that other spot? I don't doubt it. I wish the government would just butt out. Might have to repaint this purple stripe. It just don't look good. Magenta, pink. You know, when I was at Brodak, I bought another spinner. Like I don't have enough. But then these spinners are becoming harder and harder to get because people just ain't making them no more. So what I end up having is a bank, a security bank of spinners. I'll put that on there. That'll look good. Well, we got her wet enough. It wrinkled the paper, so we're in good shape. Yeah, anybody that doesn't think they ain't doing something with that harp is entirely mistaken. And chemtrails are real. Contrails, as most people realize what contrail stands for, it's condensation. When you watch an old jet like back in the 70s or 60s, and you saw a big trail behind it, that was the water vapor off the wings, condensation off the wings. And if you watch that, it dissipated in about 5 minutes. When a chemtrail, when they're spraying something, you see that trail behind them, and it lasts an hour to all day, crisscrossing the sky. That ain't a contrail. That's a chemtrail. They're spraying aluminum up there, and it ain't good for you. And there used to be here on YouTube confessions of pilots that were doing it, and now you can't find them. Anything that's detrimental, they get rid of. They censor. Fucking unreal. Well, I wonder how much this puppy weighs now. An aluminum spinner on it. Still pretty light, 54 ounces, I think. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. What state? That's where we need to move to. Texas. All in the name of environment. If they just quit screwing around with it, it'll fix itself. Okay, this bad boy weighs. Oh, get off of there. Get off of that. Yeah, heavier than I thought. 55. 55. So that added quite a bit. Make sure it's correct here. Yep, 55. That's still 20 ounces lighter than everybody else's. I talked to a guy who was a professional ornamental horticulturist. He was watching us fly airplanes down at the field, and he was a school teacher before. So I figured this guy's a liberal. I said, "What do plants breathe?" He said, "Carbon dioxide." I said, "So do you believe in global warming?" He said, "Heck no. We need more carbon dioxide to put off more oxygen." And that's why the rainforests in South America are so rich in oxygen, because they got lots of carbon dioxide. I don't understand where the shit is going from. You remember back when you were a kid, you put a lizard in an aquarium with water, a little pool of water, and some insects. You made a terrarium, and then put saran wrap over the top, locking all the oxygen out of the aquarium. The lizard didn't die because he was breathing, and the little plants in there were giving off oxygen. And the bugs, he could eat the bugs because they'd reproduce. You can make one sustainable for forever. That terraforming, that's what they call that. But they don't teach that in school no more. All they teach is gloom and doom, that we're all shit. I think next year, by AOC's recollection, we'll all be dead. The planet will come to an end. Didn't she say that 10 years ago or whatever? We only have, or Greta Thunberg, didn't she say, we only have 6 years left? Well, shit, it's been 10. Nothing's changed. It's all bullshit. All about getting the money. So we're at 55 ounces. It'll be fine. Started out as 53. But after trimming and putting that spinner on there and a different prop, I could get it back down to 53. Change the prop back to the wood prop instead of the carbon prop and put the other spinner on it and be down to 53. It should be good right where it's at. Let's hit it with another coat of clear so I can sand and rub. Oh. Sand and rub. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. It's a pretty nice airplane. Don't get me wrong. Everybody seemed to like this one better than the orange one. I like the orange one better, but I got plenty of clear to rub out on there now. You start seeing color on the rag, you better stop rubbing because you went through the clear. Yep, out. Maybe out. I'll wait a minute or two and give her another coat. I want enough on there that I can sand with 3,000, 5,000 and polish. And hopefully not rub through anywhere. We got kind of a spot right there. I don't want to load any more blue in it though. If you're going to make it somewhere, you need to make it to the Nats to see all the pretty airplanes, especially, on appearance judging. This prop is clocked wrong. Damn. Because there's some really nice ones. I'm not the only guy that can build nice airplanes. Of course, this thing is galled up. Uh-oh. We might have a big problem on our hands. Yet. Come on, you're coming off there. You just don't know it yet. Oh, yeah, it's galled up big time. Better now than out at the field, though. I need my other thing. I wonder if it's in here or down in my flight box. Yeah. Hang on, guys. Gotta go downstairs and get my spinner nut remover. So I'm probably gonna screw up an Allen wrench. Well, I can't find it, so we're gonna screw up an Allen wrench. Is in here. I'll look one more time. Nope. Isn't that a bitch? I hate them things. They always gall up. Need to get some anti-seize. That means I'm going to be drilling and tapping. I know. Let's get a bigger Allen wrench. One that's 7/32 or something like that. Here we go. This will fit in. Nope. Nope. That's a drill bit. Now they're blowing shit up out there. Try this again. Doubt this is going to work, but we'll try it. Man, tough shit. Come on, I didn't go on there that far. Just a few threads. There it is. Broke right off. Nope. Yay. So, now we can fix it anyway. I wish this shit would be easy. I mean, it cannot win. I will not let it win. Why does it have to be difficult? We're going to have to tap that. I think I'm going to need to drill that too. So we're going to need to tap that. That's a 5/16 nut. So, a little hammer and a dowel. When I was mechanicing, shit would try to beat me all the time. you can't win, so give up. That's going to be difficult. I got nowhere to rest it. It ain't moving. So how would I do that? I guess I could put this, no, That hammer hand won't go in there. How about this one? Get that one. I had a little ball peen. It might have worked as a drift, but I don't see it here. Don't know what happened to it. I threw that piece out too. Damn, I knew it would come in handy. You can see where it galled. Took a thread out. Was another bomb. It's like welded in there. There's no way to hold this. How would I hold? I got it right here. We got it. Told you couldn't beat me. Yeah, we didn't screw it up. So now, let's see, is this? Set. Quarter 28. Tap and die. Quarter 28. Where are you? Quarter 28 right there. Now I got Good American Vermont taps out in the garage. These are just Harbor Freight tap die set. Plenty good for what we do. Another thing I'll tell you about threads, they get screwed up on the takeout. So take the tap handle off and screw it out by hand. Otherwise you'll roll the thread over. Come out of there. Okay. That ain't it. That's 3/32. What happened to my 1/8 wire? I just had it in my hand. Unless I didn't, no, I didn't do it with it. There it is right there. The thing I was looking for is a tool I had Jim Lee make me, hardened steel, 1/8" nut remover. For just these occasions, because these things always do it. And I noticed that I got too tight a tolerance between the nut and the spinner, so we're going to take a drill and drill that hole out, clean up the hole inside there to eliminate this problem. I should have done this in the first place, so knowing what I know about these nuts. Much better. Okay. Yeah, it welded itself to this inside hole here. So, the drill, there it is right there. Might as well clock it, right? So I don't have to do that again. Yeah, see, it's still too tight. Let's see here. Got a spot or something. Yeah. There it is. I don't know why they try to make that such high tolerance. There it is. That'll work. Andy, thanks for the information video, Sparky. Been enjoying them in the evenings while rehabbing planes in my workshop. Keep them coming. Super helpful and informative content. Thank you. There we go. We got our clock right now. Yeah. Okay, let's put it back together and see if I can't screw it up again. Feels better. Okay, that's tight. Now let's take it off. See what happens. Yep. Yep, we're good. Well, Yogi, if you just follow the simple steps I show you, your airplanes will look the same. It's all labor. Let me get rid of this stuff off the bench. All labor. Yeah. That's a froom back plate there. Goes with that spinner. See here, where does that froom go? Yeah. Wish I had a good box for this broom. It's a brand new spinner, but the box is just tore up. Let's see, do I have a Vico back plate in here? I have a Vico back plate, but this is an 1.75 inches, I think. Let me look for a 2-inch. And I know I can give this up because I don't have any Vico spinners. I might have a signature in here. I think. Yeah, Terry, I only have one Vico backplate spinner. It's 1.75 inches. I knew I saw one. I just didn't know what size it was. This shit goes in here. Get rid of that crap. I'm not going to monkey with that this year. This one here, I'm not going to monkey with that. We'll just leave that one. Okay, put these. This. I think I got that. I'll look around for the nut. Here's the spinner that I made. Boy, it shrunk. Used to fit perfect. There's a spinner I made. It's a copy of a Randy. I mean, so I could put this on there and it would work. But I think the aluminum one looks better. I think the nut for it's in that drawer there. I ain't making those no more. Gotta make some landing gear today. We've been on 2 hours. This was kind of just a happy 4th of July BS party. with no real intent to show anything informational. So sandpaper to the rescue. This is what let me knock out that thing out of the spinner. Sandpaper is good for a lot of stuff. There's no way I could have held that without that sandpaper. Well, it looks like that took pretty good. Might need another coat on it though. Gotta. And then some piano wire landing gear. No, don't heat them. No. Do not heat them. Bend them with a bender like this. Shit, don't even bend them in a vise. It's not good. What happens there is that they'll break at the bend after you heat it. Get a bender like this. Got a handle on it. You put this in the vise and you pull it around the pin. This is what you need right here. Dubro makes them. Or maybe Master Air Screw. I can't remember. But get a heavy duty bender so you can bend 8-inch landing gear. You heat them, you'll be sorry. You come in for landing and they'll bust. Well, they're already bent. You better bend another set. I'm telling you, it's a disaster. You can bend them, heat them up and bend them, but when you start using them, you'll come in for a landing, they'll break. They lose their temper or their hardness. I suppose that if you heated them up and dunked them in oil, some motor oil, several times, they might get their temper back. But if you let it air harden, it anneals the metal. They'll bend and break. You're going to have to put the hardness back into it. And there's YouTube videos, when I say put them in oil, that's one way. But to get I don't know what the way piano wire is done, whether it's heated up, quenched in oil, then quenched in water, then quenched in oil, and then quenched in sand. I don't know the exact procedure for the hardness that they've done that in, but you're just asking for trouble. Just bend it cold. So if I was you, I would just bend another set if they're not right. If you look back at my channel, look for the Nobler landing gear wire series. And I showed exactly how to do it to get an exact copy. You make a template on a piece of paper, you lay the wire out, you take a Sharpie and you make a mark at each bend that you want, and then bend them to fit that template, and that'll make them perfect. With these easy landing gear that I use, which are just an L, basically I just eyeball them. But if you want to make it perfect, you make a drawing and get the correct angles and bend locations for them. Or you could be like the guy at Brodak that sits in front of his hydraulic bender and goes boop, 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 and he's done. Which I wish I had one of them hydraulic benders. It's just a V and a V block, and he sticks it in there on the mark and then steps on the pedal. It goes down and smashes it to a perfect 90, and then he moves to the next mark and steps on a pedal and boop. It's simple. But they want $15 to bend 2 pieces of wire. They have lost their mind. Shit. You know, $5 would be more like it, with as long as it takes. All right, guys, I think I'm going to get off of here for a while. Happy 4th of July. I'll play the fireworks display one more time, and then we'll call it a day. Like, subscribe, and share. Your support really is appreciated to all you members, Andy and so many more. And you know, if you're not a member, please consider becoming a paid member. It's $4.95 a month. That helps me bring this content to you. I mean, is it necessary? No, but you know, show me that you appreciate it. Super chats, super thanks, and the memberships, they really help. I know things are tough. Alrighty, fair winds, tight lines. We'll see ya. Might be back later.